Cube. Today we are going to learn about something different. So I have a blank sketch here. Let's go ahead and set that up. We're going to learn about functions. Now, what are functions? Functions are these. Well, functions are these commands. So, what can we do with functions? Functions can be made. Functions can store data. Functions can do something. So we're going to look at how we make a function. So the first thing is void. Now what does void mean? Void means the return type. And what is the return type? The return type is a value received by the user after evaluating an equation. So if we say round 15.5, or no, 155.3403, it's going to take this and then it's going to subtract from that. And how does this work? Well, this function says if the value, if x is less than, if x minus, I don't know. Well, there's a bunch of programming math built into that, and I get to programming math in another video. So, here we go. So, anyways, so we have void, which is the return type. So, when we do round, it's going to go ahead and return the rounded value. So, then it would say integer, because it's always going to return an integer. And that's that. So, we would say int round, like this, to define a round function. Because, well, no, we wouldn't. So we would say int, but round is already a function. So I'm going to say, let's create a function called circle. So what would this circle do? Well, it would draw an ellipse. Yes, at 0, 0, 100, 100. Well, that doesn't do anything. No matter how many times we call circle, what? Error on declare, a variable declared. So the class circle does not exist. What a class is something, an object. So circle. So whenever we call our function, well, what do we notice about this? It has parentheses, but why doesn't this? This still needs it, and this is the function. So in here, what do we put? Well, we obviously say if we put circle twice, what do we get? Let's see. Oh, we didn't return an int. So we actually just want to say void, because that returns no value. So this gives us this, but why do we only see one circle? Well, that's because we're always drawing the exact same ellipse. There's two there, but it only appears to be one. So how could we make it so the user puts in two values? So we could say float x. So we could say x, y, and we're actually only going to have this. So we're only going to have 3 arguments. Float y, xy, comma, diameter for the circle. So Now we need to pass an argument. So let's say 100, 100, the diameter of 100. 100, 100, 100. No. 100, 200, 200, 100. So now I'll have two circles like that. So that's our first function. Now imagine how would processing make this without having an ellipse function? How would they do that? So that's actually a very good question, and I get to that in my processing math tutorials. So I will probably post that today. So anyways, I will see you in the next video. Bye!